How long have you been hacking for?
Better part of like 10 years. I started on PS3, had a jailbroken PS3, was hacking on like Black Ops 2 and onwards. I fell off of it for a while, but this is the first Call of Duty like I'd say since Modern Warfare 2019 that I'm like hacking on again.
Okay, now this is and you've been playing same account throughout this like hacking
No,
endeavor? No?
no. I've gone through many accounts. I mean, you can get banned, of course. But the thing about Activision security and Call of Duty security is like it's garbage. So with one account out, you could just make a new one and be back on. And back in the day, it was even easier than it was today. So when you were banned, it really was not any big deal to just go on a new account and give yourself master prestige and unlock everything.
So you can do that with what you do now too, right? With Master Prestige and everything, or do you actually have to level up?
So this account, it's stupid of me to do, but I'm playing on main, and so a lot of this is just my hard work from playing legitimately. I only just started on like this game, like a month ago, but yeah, there are unlocked tools out there. I haven't used them. They're really risky at times. And they're also really gate kept by like streamers. So is it possible? Absolutely, but it's hard to get. I mean, a lot of them are also backdoored and hacked, like where if you download it, you're gonna get all your passwords and credit card information stolen, and your computer is gonna become a Bitcoin mining machine until you get it off of your computer.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it's very scammy out here.
Huh. So now you said like streamers hold on like and all that. Do you know of streamers that do use the same services you use and stuff?
Not specifically the one that I'm using. It took me a minute to like vet out different sources, and the one that I found, I don't. I mean, I'm down to tell you the name. I don't know if they're okay with it or not. I would imagine they wouldn't care.
No,
But
but honestly, if you don't want to say it on for the video, you could just DM me that because I do want to look into it more later and stuff.
yeah, so what I got on was Dark Services. It's a website called darkservices.org, and they sell passes, so you could spend like $8, and then you have access to the hack for that day, or you can do like I think the month is like $30. I'm sitting on a month pass right now. I'm about halfway through it. And the way that it works, the way that I can at least tell is it goes in through a driver, because certain renditions of Windows, they let you run unsigned drivers. So your computer thinks that it's just like a driver for some hardware, and it reboots your computer. And at first it looks like nothing's happening, and when you load up the game, then stuff starts happening. And I can share my screen and show you what I can see on my end if you want.
Uh, that would actually be awesome too. Yeah. One
Yeah,
second, let me set
yeah.
that up too.
Okay.
Set it to um. Yeah, if you could start it so I can just go
Sure.
straight to capturing that instead of anything else.
I don't have nitro, so it's gonna be standard diff, but yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Let me know once you're watching.
Okay, one second. I've got it open. Gotta get it set up on the.
Okay. And then I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. I think you guys can, but if you can, then let me know. It should be like a black
I
box
can
in the
see it.
middle of my screen.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, yeah. So this is the tool. This one specifically is called Security, like security, but with an F. So obviously I have aimbot enabled, and then there's prediction. So basically, like it'll lock onto somebody and predict what direction they're going to. Um, this one is actually one of the cheaper, like less rich or feature rich ones. So there's definitely better ones out there. I haven't done too much research on them, but last night my friends and I ran into a guy, and he had this mod or hack where it was blocking our screen with like a blue like filter. It was super crazy. I've never seen that before, but I want whatever they have.
I
But
have not seen that either. That's insane.
yeah. it was crazy. Like you could see through it, but it was definitely like fucking with the screen. Um, and then obviously like you have like field of view, so I could have like custom field of view if I wanted to go over 120. It's really buggy though, so I don't really touch that. And then speed, I think this is aimbot related. I haven't really modified with that either. I just leave it as is. Visuals, so this is so I can see people through walls. A lot of these are pertain to the same thing. It's just how much information you want. I personally turn it off, like because when you first load in, it shows like lines where everybody's at. I can load into a game and show you in real time like how I have it set up as well. I just like it to where I see people in the nearest vicinity to where I can get them, and then I can see like their ammo, their gun, their level, all that from a pretty far distance
You
away.
can see their
And
level too.
yeah, yeah. Here, I mean, we can jump into a game and I can show
Yeah,
you
no,
some
like I'm
loot.
down. Yeah,
Dude, squad fill off. And just so you know, I've been hacking on my main account for like 3 weeks, and I mean, some people have called me out and definitely reported me, but nothing has happened to me so far. I'm expecting a ban soon, but
I
it
said
hasn't
I'm
happened yet.
expecting a ban soon. Yeah, that's. You know why they haven't banned you though? Because you said you were kind of dumb about it, but honestly, it's kind of smart. You're playing on your main account. It's got the stats
Right.
to back. You
Exactly.
know,
Like I got dark matter legitimately. I got through I would say the first 9 prestiges legitimately. The only reason why I started even like doing this again is because there's so many fucking hackers on this game. It's like
you just
you
answered
can't
my
beat
next
them. You
question.
just
Yeah.
gotta join them. Yeah, literally that's why. And you know what? It is fun. I like trolling people.
No,
That was my big
I'm not gonna lie.
motivation
It
before.
does look kind of fun too.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I like trolling people, but I mainly play casual just because of the bots to real people ratio. And I mean, you're gonna run into way sweatier hackers in the main lobbies.
Oh yeah, see, but you gotta understand too though, is a lot of other hackers have the same mindset as you. You don't understand. Like
Oh,
two
absolutely.
days
I run
ago,
into
what
hackers on
made me
casual all the time.
yeah, what made me want to do this video is we were playing Warzone and we literally
Hmm.
lost to a full four-man squad in casual of just hackers.
Yep. Yeah. Now I play usually with 2 people, and sometimes it's just me and one other person, but when it's us, it's just a trio. I'm the only one that has the hacks, so I just call things out for them, which makes it a lot better and
Oh,
probably keeps me stealthy as well, because I'll call it
oh
out,
yeah.
they'll get the kill, and I go under the radar.
So you have a full radar too of where everybody is, like UAV all
Yeah,
time,
yeah. So
walls.
if you're looking at my screen, you can see now like
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
am.
seeing. Yeah. So like,
So
and then
is
I'll show
that
you
circle
the
there?
aimbot.
Is that where they will click into, like lock in? Okay.
Yep, that's my
So if they
aimbot.
get in, okay.
Yeah. And I have it pretty set, like pretty low, so that way it's not super obvious. In fact,
Yeah.
I actually kind of have to modify it a little bit because I have it where it locks onto people even if they're in the building. It kind of gets annoying, but
Yeah.
yeah, like I can hit fucking super far away with
All right.
virtually any gun.
I'm gonna go back to the game capture so I can. I'm gonna hurry up and kill myself so I can spectate.
Sure. And then I'm gonna set up the actual because there's a radar as well, and you can see it here. Which I don't use this a whole lot, but I'll keep it on my screen just so you can kind of see. Because I mean, wall hack kind of fucking does the job. This would be good for like
Yeah.
hardcore, which I've used it on hardcore mode on fucking like Black Ops 6.
So you're on. So you play with your buddies too while you're doing this, and none of them have gotten in trouble or anything.
No, no.
No. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna jump and get myself killed real quick.
All right. Oh, I'm guessing. Yeah, you're just gonna spectate me. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just find a place to drop and get some loot. And that's another cool thing about this is besides people, I can also see loot through walls. So like I
Okay.
kind of
Okay. Go to
know
this building. Go to this building because if you can find all the pool balls, I can get you specialist real quick, and that'll help you out.
that I can't see. I just can see loot. Like I can't
Okay.
see what's in chests and stuff. But yeah.
Oh, they're on the ground. But hey, do you want me to find the pool balls and get you specialist real quick before I die?
If you want, yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I've got your. I'm watching your point of view too on my other screen. Oh, someone shut down the bottom. So there's actual people in here.
Okay.
I don't know how to open it back up. I gotta go in from the top. Give me that armor plate. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna cut the part out where I get you the specialist, though.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna get that for you.
There's a guy up here at the very top, just so you're aware.
Okay, bet. There's normally a pool ball here on this triangle.
Okay.
I just grabbed it. And then there'll be one that spawns down here maybe sometimes, which is a key card.
Yep.
See, we both learning something here today. You take that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's waiting right there. Oh, that's...
Got him.
I don't know if that was a bot or a real person.
I know.
He was waiting there.
Oh,
that one might be
sorry,
real.
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, they were real. Actually, by the way that they're playing, they're hacking for sure. That's one thing I will say is, like, it's very easy to tell when there's other hackers, because you can tell by, like, if you see on my screen how I can see what direction they're looking at, I can find when someone's tracking me through a wall. And at that point, you know, it's just whoever can out-hack the other.
Yeah, that's crazy though. So, honestly, how often do you run into hackers?
Every game. Definitely
Every game?
Yeah.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination. Now the fight starts.
And sometimes I'll miss shots on purpose like that to kind of keep my, because you know how in the firing range, if you're shooting at like targets, it shows your accuracy percentage. They keep that on you at all times. So if your accuracy is a little too high, it it will trigger like, hey, yeah, this guy's definitely aimbotting.
Huh.
That, I mean, obviously I'm not the sweatiest player ever if I'm fucking hacking, but yeah.
Now, see, I've thought about doing shit like that and everything, but, my thing is, I've already had an account banned for not even hacking.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like, I bought the new Modern Warfare 3, played Hardcore Domination, went fucking, like 36-2, and, got on the next day and I was banned. Oh, is that him again?
Yeah, so these guys are 100% hacking. Yeah, watching that kill cam, he knew exactly where I was, which, mind you, I was shooting as well, but
yeah,
the movement, yeah. And that's
I'm gonna
the one drawback of the hacks is that, like, while I can see where people are, you kind of have to, like, look around in order to see them through the wall.
There we go. That's... I don't want to full screen it.
Let me get rid of that radar just because it's a little distracting. And then there is a feature, if you can see here, it says remove recoil. I haven't used it, but I did have a Cronus Zen, which is like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's like a little pack tool, kind of like a strike pack. And
Yeah.
yeah, those are considered cheating. I would say they're like light cheats, if that, but it pretty much does the same thing. Is like it just removes your recoil from any weapon.
Huh.
I've thought about getting one of those before, but I don't see the point.
They're okay, but yeah, they don't add too much of an edge to the game. I had one for like 2 days, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of gay, and so I got rid of it. This hack, I know that the name of this hack, it works on multiple other games, so I've never tried it, but I know that like you can get it for Fortnite, CS:GO, And
That's
I'm sure Siege is
crazy.
probably part of it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to cap me out.
Okay.
Yeah, come here. Yeah, I'm missing all my shots. You think you're gonna? I'm getting beat by a bot. You don't even know. Like before I went to Reddit, I tried so many other ways to try and find someone.
Yeah. Yeah, I just stumbled upon it by accident because I was looking in the Warzone subreddit and
Oh, I'm
fucking I
so
saw
glad you
that
did.
post. Yeah. And I was like, "Yep, this is Reddit for you." I fucking hate Reddit so much.
Oh yeah, no. That was my last resort of putting anything out.
Yeah.
I only go to Reddit when I can't figure out why Tarkov's being the way Tarkov is.
Right. Yeah.
Did you see do you see like the people live streaming? Like I can't believe people are that ballsy. There's people that live stream hacking.
Yeah, well, those people they probably have a bunch of accounts made and they just have them on deck.
Well,
Because a majority of people, especially the ones with unlock tools, they don't care about getting banned.
yeah, the ones that I have seen though that were live were like you could tell that they were already pre-recorded videos because the loading screen before and
Yep.
after the game is cut out. So I think what they're
Mhm.
doing is they're uploading the ones that they've already gotten that account banned.
Yeah. And that's a smart way to do it. Get a loady. Yeah, some people are like really blatant about it. Sometimes I just don't care and I'll do it. Or like if I know you're hacking, then I'm not gonna play stealthy about it. Like I'm just gonna fucking shoot you through walls. Cause it's like at this point we're both hacking. What are you gonna do? Report me?
No, for real. No, some hackers might be that petty though.
Well, they are. Yeah. There's one guy I went against. He was clearly hacking and he was calling me out in the match chat like for hacking. Like, bro, you're hacking too, literally.
Now see, that's petty shit.
Yeah.
I like the ones that'll like drop fucking 50 something kills, be blatantly hacking. You'll get them in your lobby and they'll sit there and be like, "Oh no, I'm not hacking. I'm not hacking
Yeah.
at all." And then you'll
I
play
mean,
a game with them and they'll try and disguise that they're not hacking and shit, and then
Right.
they'll slip up and get that fucking nasty ass sniper kill. Like, bro, you're a
Yeah.
liar.
I'll deny it too, like just so I can avoid being banned on my main. But when I was running like a side account, and the only reason why I didn't is because I started getting lazy. With like I have my class here obviously, but I was tired of getting loadouts and then having to use ground loot. But when I was using like an actual safe account, I wasn't caring. I was fucking doing whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does suck though, cause even though like there are a bunch of hackers and shit, with the skill-based matchmaking of it all, you just get put into lobbies with more and more hackers, and fucking the higher tier lobbies are pretty much all them. It's weird though, cause like my friends will be like, "No, we definitely got shadow banned," cause now all I'm seeing is like high tier hackers and bots. But I I mean, if we lose a bunch, we get back into the regular lobbies, and
Not
we
just
knock
that,
out like a
shadow
bunch of
banned. You'll
dubs.
know if you get shadow banned because it does. I've been shadow banned without hacking. It puts you as soon as you start looking for a lobby. It won't start at 49 ping ms. It'll start at
Yeah,
199.
yep, that's what happened to me on Modern Warfare 2019. Is I got shadow banned. They got me because I changed my operator to an operator that wasn't out yet. They had updated the game, so it was in the files, and I made it that, and they didn't like that. And they permabanned me. I was pissed.
That's crazy. And how often do you play? Like every time you play, you have this on, don't you?
For the past month since I spent money on it, yeah, I use it every time. But I play typically my friends and I play about once a day, or like for a couple of sessions. We've been a little bit busy lately, so we missed a few days. I just got back from like vacation and shit, but yeah, it's usually like a daily thing.
Okay.
See that dude? I might have been a fucking bot, actually, like a really high skilled bot, but the way he shot me instantly was a little weird.
Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but doesn't COD have some uh, people's accounts whitelisted because they've had accounts through Activision for so long?
I've never heard that. It's possible. I would imagine definitely, especially with like some of the high-end streamers, they
Hmm.
probably, yeah, they're probably whitelisted to do this shit. And I think,
Nah, like,
go ahead.
oh, you're good.
I was gonna say, I think honestly that like a majority of these bigger streamers are fucking hacking.
That's what
Oh,
I was
for
just gonna go
sure.
into too. Like, see, like, don't get me wrong. I don't think like Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman. I really don't think Cloaksy is. He may have been early on, but I don't think he is
Mhm.
nowadays. But like
Right.
Aiden, he definitely is because he just got kicked out. He can't go to World Series anymore.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
Aiden
way
Ross
you're that
definitely hacked.
disgusting on fucking.
Right.
You're that disgusting on fucking controller. No way.
Right. And I'm playing with a controller right now. Like, I mean, obviously I'm hacking, but
Yeah, but like, there's just. And some of them, some people, like some of these hackers will never get banned because they've got the years of Call of Duty behind them that they've got the movement to make them look good still.
right, exactly. And I mean, it's also a partnership and a collab. So like, if they're making money, they're gonna be like, yeah, just don't get caught because if it gets obvious,
Yeah.
then we gotta ban you.
I've
Honestly, though,
had
there is. Go ahead.
I've had people like message me like on the game and other things like asking to buy my account for the reason of it being whitelisted, which I was
Huh.
wondering because I didn't know if that was true or not.
Yeah. I've never heard that. Honestly, though, one thing that I think, I don't have any proof of it, but like, it's my own theory. That dude was definitely hacking, by the way. Is that Activision is supporting these fucking like they're making these or supplying them.
Yeah, well they bought out, or they didn't buy out. They
Well,
sued the company into the ground and took it from one of the
Yeah,
major cheating companies.
not
exactly.
just no. I don't think it's Activision themselves. I think it's one of the people helping code Ricochet and the cheat
Now they got
software or the
hacking.
anti-cheat. I
Yeah,
think they're selling it to the cheat makers, so they're a one step ahead. Because
yeah,
just think how much money you're gonna fucking make if you're the guy knowing the code for the anti-cheat and you know there's hella
absolutely.
money being made from cheats. Like,
That's a big part of it, but also they just absolutely fucking refuse to switch engines. They say it's a new engine every so often. That's so fucking untrue. This is the same shit they've been running, which is the Quake engine from 1999. And they just modify it heavily, which is why this game, especially Warzone, is so in shambles. Is because it was never designed to fucking handle an ever-changing game. It was never designed to be like Fortnite, essentially. And it's also why they can't get their fucking like why the file size is so huge. If they would switch to like Unreal Engine, I think it would solve a lot of their problems. It would solve hacking, honestly.
Oh yeah, because on Fortnite, like people are scared to hack on Fortnite.
Yeah, you get fucking banned instantly.
Yeah,
I know that Tarkov just switched to the Unreal Engine, I think, because people were hacking
because
through
they
their
know.
regular one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody knows Unreal Engine is where it's at right now. Like that's
Yeah. It's hard to develop games for. I've dabbled in game development a little bit, and it isn't very well optimized. So you can like it's easy to make a game, but it's not going to be very stable. And so that's the challenge with using Unreal, which I understand why a lot of devs don't do it. But I mean, a studio like Call of Duty that's making fucking mass-produced garbage like this, like bro, just switch to fucking Unreal. It's not that deep.
the crazy thing is that they're working so hard to ban people for saying and talking shit,
Yeah,
but then they're
yeah,
not like doing anything for hackers.
yeah.
But they're
And
also releasing like skin. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a smoker. I'm not really against them releasing this, but I am if they're gonna
absolutely.
take away people's like freedom of speech and then still release shit that's cussing and smoking weed. Like, what? How are you
Yeah,
gonna
the
do that?
logic makes no sense. Like the game's
Yeah, how
rated
you
M for
gonna?
mature, and your
Right.
operators are swearing. But if I swear
Yeah,
in chat, you're like, "Yo, don't fucking say that." Like
yeah,
that's
no,
insane.
it's. And then I get in the next game and I get completely demolished by a hacker. Like
Yeah.
they've got their
All it
priorities
is
completely fucked up.
yeah, it's just satisfying the shareholder is all it is. I thought you could shoot through crates. That's gay. That was either a fucking really shitty person or a bot. I couldn't tell.
It would have been a bot, because if it was a person, they would have been down instead of dead instantly.
Um, I forgot what I was gonna say there.
Enemy UAV is online.
So like roughly, if you were to make a new account and like do what you're doing right now, like playing kind of legit, just like not rage hacking, just you know, how long do you think that would take for them to catch on and ban you?
From a new account, probably a lot quicker than this one, just because the stats are like 0 to 100 real quick. If I was like playing smart, like you said, probably a month, month and a half, maybe longer. Depends on how many people are reporting you right away.
Yeah,
I'd say the tenure of your account is definitely a factor, especially with your prior stats, which is probably why I haven't been banned yet. But um, yeah, I would say indefinitely. Like if I didn't even have aimbot, which when I had the day pass and I did this on my main, I told myself like, don't do aimbot and you'll be fine just with walls. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm paying for this. I'm just gonna use it. And I still am good so far, but I'm fully expecting it to happen at least at some point or another. Like the next ban wave, maybe I'll be fucking banned or maybe I'll get lucky after because I'm not gonna buy this again after this, just because spending money on mods is crazy to me. But I had a few extra bucks, so I was like, fuck it. Being an
yeah.
adult and having adult money is fun, I guess. But as a kid, I'd have fucking 100% been against it.
Not for real, because I'm not gonna lie. I had a RGH modded Xbox, and I did
Yeah.
GTA 5 and Black Ops 2 on
Yep.
360. And I ain't pay for shit. I used to run Jiggy every time they put a new menu out. That
Yep.
was what I ran on.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I remember those days.
I miss Jiggy, dude. I used to
Yeah.
make so much money off that. I used to co-host, like, you remember how they used to
Yep.
be able to co-host people? I used to
Yeah.
charge like $10 for like 2 hours of getting a mod menu to yourself.
What is
So
under
why are
here?
they showing up under the ground?
Yeah, that's there must be a bunker or something underneath because
Or is that where
I've
they go
never
for
seen it.
gulag?
Possibly. I do know that that's like far off. Oh, it's because of yeah. This is why. There's a whole fucking substation, and I know there's an Easter egg to get in here somehow, but I don't know how to do it. But
Huh,
I did
I
not
didn't
that's
know
know
that.
why.
that.
Yeah, I just saw it on Reels. There's like a whole Easter egg to like get into the train station. Which is why all that loot would probably be there.
Huh.
Shit, looks like I'm looking up the new Easter egg.
Yeah, no, for real.
UAV in the area.
Yeah, I miss the PS3 days. I knew a lot about the Xbox stuff, but I was a PlayStation user, and jailbroken PS3s were so much fun because you could do so much with all the mod menus we had for Call of Duty, and it was so much easier to hack on
Oh yeah, I always wanted to get a jailbroken PS3. I just never got to it.
there. Yeah,
I loved my
that
Xbox though.
I don't know if y'all
Holy
heard
fuck,
that.
that dude's cheating like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
you
heard it.
Right
that
Yeah.
behind
I'm
my work
cheating.
stuff.
Yeah. See, reactions like that definitely are a big motivator for that. Like, I don't really care about high stats or anything, obviously. I really love the fucking reactions. So, like when people get pissed,
Yeah.
it's hilarious to me. But to that, I do understand on the other side of it. Like, it is bullshit. Because when I die to a hacker, it fucking pisses me off. But hey, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and he's a Twitch streamer too. That's even funnier.
Enemy UAV
Yeah, normally like if I'm playing with like my squad, I'll break someone, ping them, and then have them get the kill so that way I don't show up on the kill cam.
Well, don't go too crazy and
Yeah.
get yourself banned then.
Hey, I'm not super worried about it. I mean, if it does, it does. I know the risks, but sometimes I'll go blatant, sometimes I won't. These guys are gonna fuck me up probably because they got high ground.
So wait, you said you can do this in Black Ops 6 too?
The one thing I was wanting to do before I lose this fucking hack, I haven't gotten around to doing it just yet, is getting a nuke. Just because there's no fucking way I'm ever gonna be able to do that legitimately. I'm almost fully convinced that if you like, I know it's possible to do it, but like, it's difficult. So I'm like, the people who have it, majority of them have to be hacking. I also didn't realize it was 30. I got really close and got to 27 kills, and I'm like, where the fuck's my nuke? And then, because I thought it was 25 kills, and I'm like, where the fuck's my nuke at? And then someone told me it was 30. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking could have got 3 more kills. It would have been no big deal.
You wanna try and get a nuke?
I could try. I mean, it's kind of late on my side of town, so if not today, then if we can do this in like 2 parts, I'm
Yeah.
definitely down to do it again. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
These guys are gonna fucking beam me. They're scared. Yeah. Come down here.
Yeah, no, for sure. We can do Black Ops 6 on a whole nother video. Like,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like that one. I usually play hardcore for that. People definitely call me out for walls all the time for that, but I don't give a shit. They're on top of me. Yeah. These guys might. I'm gonna watch him. I feel like he knows where I'm at. I don't know yet. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, I'm dead here. No way I'm surviving this. No fucking way. No way. I mean, even though I was clearly like going off with some hacks, there,
what?
some of that shit fucking impresses me. Yeah, this dude's hacking.